Hey, congrats on the win. I was wondering if you could talk a little about the team in possession today. You guys were building from the back, playing out of some tight spaces really well, and just what allowed you guys to have so much success today doing that.
Yeah, that's really been like a big focus of ours for like the last few weeks now, especially if the other team's 10 is sitting on me as a six. So I really think our weak side eight, so Sal and Rocky today had a great job like popping into the pocket on the weak side and getting us out of pressure. And I just think everyone was pretty brave today, just turning in the pocket. If we made a mistake, that's okay. And yeah, just having that trust in ourselves and just making sure that we're being a support for our teammates was, I think, the biggest factor for being able to build out the back today.
Reminder, if you do have any questions to please use the raise your hand function. Do we have any other questions for Angela? Yes, we do. We have a couple more. We'll next go to Caitlin Best.
Hey, I'm wondering if you could just talk about the last 20, 30 minutes of that game and sort of contrast it with the last 2 weeks where, last week in Houston, you guys were kind of defending a little frantically a lot in that last bit of the game. How did this week feel as compared to that?
Yeah, I think that's also another area that we've been focusing on is just closing out the game in our Thorns style and not just getting frantic. And today, I think I think for the most part, we did well with it. I still think we slipped into like little bouts of not having the confidence to build and not always showing the supportive angle. But I think in comparison to the weeks before, at least that's what it felt like on the field. I think that we did that more often. And I think we were smarter with our defending. So instead of getting stretched as like the game goes on, we made sure that we were more compact and smarter, like on when we released or when we were holding. So yeah, I think this was a big step up from the previous weeks, especially in Houston. Still have work to do with that. But yeah, I think we took a step forward today with that.
All right, and we'll take one final question from Paul Danzer.
Hello, talk a bit about just the mental aspect of playing through a game like that with the heat, the second half of fatigue, because it looked like you were everywhere yourself, but talk about how you deal with that mental challenge in those moments.
Yeah, today got really hot, especially in the second half. But I guess it wasn't really much different than Houston, to be honest. I think that, yeah, you pretty much nailed it. It's just a mental game at that point. Like everyone is tired and obviously subs are going on. There's fresh legs that you have to either defend or that's going to help you. So yeah, I think just staying checked in, making sure you're focused at all times, not, trying to limit any kind of mental lapse or anything like that, because that's when teams try to attack, especially in like a transition game with like the last 15, 20 minutes. I think what's special about this team is that people have really stepped up vocally. And so if anyone sees someone that might be struggling, it's like, all right, come on, we got this. It's just filled with like a lot of positivity on the field and encouragement. So yeah, even if you are kind of tired and you start to check out a little bit, someone's there to be like, all right, come back, stay checked in, like we got to finish this game. So yeah, I really think it's just our team that's really helped with that too. And then obviously holding yourself individually accountable during that time.